So if I'm having this donut, so then there is no point, if I'm having this donut with, oh, this will make me fat, then. Hey people, this is Shreya Batra and I welcome you all to 14-day self-love journey. In the last 3 videos, we talked about our own stories, we learned about being conscious, being aware of our own patterns and breaking them. And then we talked about settling, that what all are we settling for in our lives. If you haven't seen those videos, you can go back and see day 1, day 2 and day 3 again. So today we are going to talk about consciously eating, being conscious of it, being aware of what we are eating, how we are eating. So most of the times we stress eat, we overeat, we get into stimulants like drugs, alcohol, smoking, and in the short term we don't really realize it. So something which is making you high will take you down at the same point, and we don't really realize it until that phase has passed. So it's important to stop that thing here, now, in this moment. We all have heard about this phrase, we are what we eat. It is a phrase which was used by this German philosopher in 1948, and there was some kind of revolution which was going on, and considering the stress and everything, people used to actually stress eat and overeat. And in that scenario, just imagine that this person actually acknowledged and recognized and came up with this phrase, we are what we eat. And it's 2021 today. We are till date overeating, stress eating, we are not adapting healthy habits. We are what we eat has 2 aspects. The very first aspect is a very basic idea, which is actually eating healthy body, healthy mind. We all have heard about it, we all have tried doing that. The second aspect is energies. Everything around us is made up of energies, and with what kind of energy I'm actually having that food. From ancient times we have this ritual of actually praying before we eat. No matter what religion we belong to, we all pray before we eat. We all have a gratitude prayer, and even in schools, we were taught to pray before we eat. So a research was done by this person, and he actually experimented to see that if the energies really work or not. And he actually put that light detector near a plant and somewhere in order to see the energies. Now he was confused at how he actually takes out that stress factor from the plant. Then he came up with this idea of actually burning the plant. So the moment he thought about burning that plant, a few seconds of that plant started giving the results to the light detector. And somewhere he was able to, plant was stressed about it. You can even Google it. So even our water, like our body is 70% water, so it has a lot of energy. And with what kind of energy are we actually having food? It's a time to self introspect, because our mind is directly linked to our stomach. And somewhere when we stress eat, whenever we choose chocolate over apple, and it's it's an eye-opener for me, because I eat lots and lots of chocolates. I am a foodie, I love junk food. So last month I actually tried intermittent fasting. I ate all the healthy foods and juices and soups. So it really changed me, it really changed my skin, it really changed my mind. And initially it was very difficult. In fact, I left coffee and tea, everything. I love coffee, but then I left it. But yeah, so this was it, and somewhere I started feeling nice about myself. So the more we eat clean and with the nice energy, with the positive energy. So if I'm having this donut, so then there is no point, if I'm having this donut with, oh, this will make me fat, then even after that I'm having it. So just imagine you're on a diet, and somewhere you are literally resisting junk food. You're craving for it badly, but then you're on a diet, you're not able to actually have access to it. And at the same time, your siblings are having donuts, chocolates, pizza, pasta, everything. It happens with me a lot of times. And at that moment, you try having a bite or so, and after having a bite or so, you think of having, some portion of it. So while you're having that portion, and in fact, even when you had that first bite, you had it with the kind of attitude and energy that this will make me fat, or this is the wrong thing for me. So whatever energy you put into that food, that will actually bring the similar results to you. So it's very important to actually recognize with what kind of attitude and energy you're actually having that food, perceiving that food. Very, very important. Hence, conscious eating is important, because when I actually think with a good attitude, only then will I be able to prevent that stress eating. So the reason we overeat is because we are not eating consciously, and it's time that we actually start doing that. So today is all about eating consciously and taking every bite consciously. I am a slow eater, and when I was working, each and every person of my team used to have their meals within 10 to 15 minutes, where I used to take more than 20 minutes, and it was very hard for me to actually finish that meal in that 10 minutes. So I used to eat very consciously, and chewing every bite and taking taste of it. And it actually, when you savor the food and you're eating, it actually changes your life. And I used to enjoy eating, and I still enjoy eating. I'm still a slow eater. So I remember last month I tried intermittent fasting, and I took up this 21-day yoga challenge along with that. And I really wanted to be committed to it and to follow it very sincerely. At times I even craved that why the hell I'm even having such a food, but then I knew it that I wanted to do it for my own good. But while I was making this video, I was reading about it, I realized that somewhere I also have to now focus on energy, because when you're exhausted, you don't really think about anything, you just spill out those negative words. So it's very important for even me to actually acknowledge it. So in order to love ourselves, this is a very important aspect, because we are what we eat. So am I eating with that positive energy, or am I actually cribbing and then eating and then cribbing and then crying over it? So it is going to have the similar effect on my mind. So, we don't really have that kind of gratitude when we actually eat our meals, and we even have fruits to eat, so many things we have. So last year when we had this lockdown, and I remember eating anything and everything I wanted to have. I just used to open our fridge and used to eat like within seconds. And how easy it was for me, how comfortable it was for me, just sitting at home and having everything. So I was looking back at those times, I was having such a gratitude that it was a luxury kind of thing. It was a luxury for me. Luxury might have different definition for you, but now when I look back, I think I am blessed to have anything and everything I can have at this point of time. So these are the small things we all need to realize in our lives and actually acknowledge it and being conscious about it. In the second video, as you all know, we learned about being conscious. Today we are talking about eating consciously. So just by being aware of the things around us, inside us, it's very important to be aware of how we are eating, what we are eating, when we are eating. Also, it's very important to have 2 liters of water every day. Again, an eye-opener for me. I literally have a hard time having water in my life every day, but yeah, I think I should again start implying it with a positive attitude. Very, very important. I'll see you guys with another video. Till then, you can like, subscribe and share, and leave your feedback in the comment section.